Finished. I got the glue all the way around. All the way around. You see that? All the way around. All the way around. You see that shit? Yeah. All the way around. So we straight with that. I popped the hole in there so I can put the straw all the way in. You see that? That's the hole. Had to use the glue gun to do that. But that's a good. I'm gonna tell you something. When you're dealing with arts and crafts, it's good. But when you're dealing with building type of terrarium, these types of terrariums and all of this, anything that got to do with trying to recreate life in your house where you put live this, live that, it is essential to have a glue gun. A glue gun does the work of poking holes. It seals up. You can't, sometimes you don't want to wait 3-4 hours for the glue to dry. I put this on there and within 5 minutes it's dry as ever, and it turns into this plastic. You see what I'm saying? This light plastic. And these things are cheap. They don't cost but like $1 for like 15, or you can get like, I don't know, you can get some shit of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, you can get a whole bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? For cheap. And you just put them in your glue gun and you're ready to go. You see what I'm saying? You're ready to go, and then there's no limit to your, imagination. You see what I'm saying? Just drop that in there and you got your glue. You know what I'm saying? You can seal this, poke that. I made this within 1 hour, actually. It took me 1 hour to create this and probably another hour to 2 to actually arrange it. So I put 3 hours into this, and I actually took the roaches out of the other container and put them in here. So now I got my Germans, I got the one American cockroach, and I also got the I haven't figured out what type of cockroach he is. I call him Brownie because he got a brown head. He's in here. And I don't know where none of these guys are at right now because they just running around and all this, but I can guarantee you this. I'm going to have lots of fun using this to make movies now, to make films, because I can get just as close as I need to. And with the micro lens, I'll be able to see what they see. You see what I'm saying? That's amazing, right? You see how close I can get? I just gotta show, I know I keep doing this, but I gotta show y'all how, this is why I did this. This was my idea. And this is the crazy part. Let me tell you this. This is what's gonna mess you up right here. I got all this stuff out of the dollar store. I paid $1 for the rocks, $1 for both packs of rocks, and this container was $1. The container now. Now the only thing that caught me, tell you something, this is gonna trip you out. This black thing that I got in here that I'm using for a refuge for them is a Sporting Waves container. And that Sporting Waves costs more than this whole entire setup. That thing was like $5, $6, $7, probably like $8. You know how much cut you can get. Sometimes Sporting Waves run you like $9. You see what I'm saying? It cost me more to put this in there than the whole container itself. But to me, I got my money's worth because I'm using the same. I recycle a lot of the stuff that was in the other one for scent purposes, because as you can see, they're hanging around all of the objects from the old container because that has the same scent that they're used to. Now eventually the scent will merge with the scent from here and they will get used to everything. You see what I'm saying? That's when they'll get comfortable and everything will be okay. I got the water towel up in there for them. I still forgot to take the paper off, but it's cool. They will have 2 means of getting water. The water towel that I'm going to put right here, that goes into that little habitat, this habitat that's in the middle. I'm going to have a towel that puts water in there to keep that moist because they need that. And it's in the center, as you can see, so it'll moisturize everything. And the rocks will, because they're rocks, and I learned this from ants, the rocks are good conductors of moisture because they get dew on them. Whenever moisture evaporates, the rocks stay cool and the water builds up on them. So the roaches will be able to just crawl around just like ants would do and get the moisture off the rocks. Ain't that something? That's what I'm doing. Like I say, you see what he's doing? That leaf is from the other habitat. You see what I'm saying? And he's staying close to all of the things that smell like what he's used to. The leaf, the rocks, and all that. You see what I'm saying? Same thing over here. If I want to get good shots, all I have to do is place the camera somewhere where there are things from the other habitat. See what I'm saying? That should give you some idea of what bugs, roaches do in your house. That's why they always stick to certain areas and you have more problems with certain areas than others. See, I'm studying these and I'm putting it on Wikipedia so people, even people that want to kill these bugs, will have the information that they need to study and go back and know how to do it. I know a way to take them out, and I can give it to you right here, right now on this, even though I don't approve of it because I love life. But what you do is you take some boric acid, mix it with an egg, and put sugar in it. Stir it into their little balls, and then place them around doors and stuff. Now, the egg is going to draw the roaches out. The sugar is going to make it taste good. They're going to eat it, but they're going to be eating boric acid. That's going to kill them. You see what I'm saying? It's going to dry them out immediately and kill them. That's how you take out bugs. Not this stuff that they tell you on TV. They're just trying to make $1. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. They're just trying to make $1 off of you. You know what I'm saying? I think this is my homeboy right here. Brownie. Because he came out, he said how Brownie was. That's Brownie. That is Brownie. Alright, y'all. Let me get y'all one more good look at the habitat. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the water tower on it, and then we're going to call it one. Oh, yeah, you see how I sealed that? That's sealed. You see that? Remember I told you how I sealed it? It's sealed, baby. They can climb all around, but I ain't got to worry about them climbing out, you see? Even the little ones. That's called making provisions, baby. You make provisions. Provisions. You understand? I apologize for the light. That's from my cell phone so I can get good shots. Really, I don't need the light, actually, because it's lighter. It's nice, bright enough in here. All right, let me go ahead and put the water tower on there and then. I've added a little bit of popcorn in there. This is where I'm going to put their food in that little slit that I just made. I got it sealed now. I'm going to try to make it better over time, but I don't put enough time into it right now. I just want to make sure they got something to eat, something to drink, oxygen so they can get the oxygen they need. And this is what Big Boy, when I want to show y'all Big Boy. This way he try to sneak off and go. You see him? Yeah, he up in there. That's just a little haze on the glass, but that's where he at right there, trying to hide. Trying to hide from the world. Trying to hide from the world, but y'all good. Once over on everything, y'all can see all the work that I put in. Look at that guy, you know. The reason why it seems like they run as soon as I put the camera on them is because of the light. But because I got those little grass things in there, it slows them down considerably. Now look at that. See that? I think that's the mama right there. That's the mama. She is the mama of all of the babies that's in there. And she already pregnant again. Look at that. Oh no, that ain't the mama. That's the injured roach. See? He's injured. You know what I'm saying? He's injured. I call him cripple, you know what I'm saying? Because what ended up happening was when I tried to catch him, I caught him in the spot where I was at, right? And I caught him with the tweezers, and I had him, and he was trying to get loose, you know what I'm saying? And the tweezers, you know what I'm saying? Because of my instinct of trying to keep him from getting loose, ended up fucking him up. I hated doing that, but he's injured now. But I'm going to nurse him back to health, you know what I'm saying? He got a few more, he's an instar. He got a few more months he got to go through before he become an adult. So I'm going to nurse him back to health. It's better than killing him. You see what I'm saying? Everybody else would have killed them. You know that. You already know. You already know they would have killed him. They wouldn't have gave him rats behind. But that ain't what I'm going to do. I'm going to prolong his life as long as I can. Okay, look at that. See that? You see that? That's the air hole. That's the mesh. Got a good camera. Can focus right in on the mesh like it's nothing. That's how they get in their oxygen. That's why I sealed it up. That's why I sealed it up. And I got a perfect way now to scour the area. so you can see everything that's going on up close. You know what I'm saying? Up close as I can get it. Yeah, that was the whole purpose of doing this. I did this for y'all because the other habitat was perfect. They loved it. I ain't really had to do much work to it. It was perfect. You know what I'm saying? But it was hard for me to get good shots. You know what I'm saying? So I put him in the clear one. I got good shots with that one, but it just wasn't, it was messed up. You see what I'm saying? It didn't capture the essence of what I was trying to do. So here we are. That's popcorn right there, just so y'all know. I put that in there. That's a little treat for them. Nice carbohydrates. Get them, you know what I'm saying, back moving around. They got plenty of A1C from the other habitat because I had sugar in that water. I'm not going to put sugar in the water in this tower right here because that tower goes to where they're going to probably be doing the most residing, I should say. So that I'm not going to put sugar in that. But when I do decide to put sugar water in there, it will be through this. Okay? And I think I can get a couple more shots, you know. Let's get a few more shots. Well, I think we done, baby. We done. They went from that to this, and now we doing this. That's what we doing now, baby. Give one more shot of their habitat. This is the habitat right here. It's hard to get the shot I didn't think about when I put the towel up. That it would be almost impossible for me to get a good shot now because that daggone straw is in the way, but that glare is from the light from my camera. I probably should turn it off. But this is the entrance to their area. You see the little guy right there? He's trying to escape the light. You know what I'm saying? The rocks are moist because I washed them off before I put them in there. That moisture is going to work in their favor because it's going to keep a nice gradient of moisture in this container. This container is damn near airtight. You know what I'm saying? So the moisture is going to have to come through this now. You know what I'm saying? But before I put the holes in there, it was airtight. You want it to be airtight when you first start because that's how you know there's no way you can have escapees. And then on top of that, saying you can select the areas that you want for your water and for every aspect of what you're gonna do. You can select the areas you want, you know what I'm saying, instead of them selecting it because they found some areas, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like what the government do to us, try to control every aspect. But in this case, I have to do that. I have to think for them because they're insects, and I have to make sure that they got everything that they need but cannot escape. See what I'm saying? Because if they escape, then they're going to be in my house, and I can't have that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not bringing bugs to my house. No. That's unacceptable. Hey, look. That's one. Remember the other video that I made for y'all with the little nymphs? That's one of them. That's how big they got. It's been about 3 weeks now. That's how big they got now. You see when he went up against the glass just then? The outside, you saw he backed up? That is the Vaseline. That's what the Vaseline does. Is a deterrent. It keeps them from trying to use the wall to escape. You see what I'm saying? Right now they're trying to escape because they're in a new area, but as they get used to this area, the escape attempts will lessen. They will lessen. Look at that guy. That's one of his brothers now. He was just sitting there chilling until I put the camera on him because the light. See, right now he's trying to get away from the light. They don't like light. They only have eyes to see each other and to make sure they're not in light. Because light means that they can be spotted. They know that. They can be spotted and something can predate them. You know what I'm saying? Predate them, like attack them. That's how roach do. Row, 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 row. He almost heard me. Hey! I think they can hear. I know the cockroach can hear me because every time I make sounds like he really moves. He moves to what I say. Like, Why you making all that daggone noise? It's crazy, right? Alright, y'all. This is Aboriginal Nature Channel, and this is my new habitat for the American cockroach and the German cockroach. I hope you had a good time watching me build it. Something new, right? As you can see, I do all my own work. It's easy. You go to the dollar store, get everything that you need. Everything that I bought was $1, except for that container that I used for that wave sporting waves. That was like $7 to $10, $8, $9, something like that. But I got my money's worth because I used it all. My hair done got long now, so I don't use it anymore. But I'm using the container though. I like this. I like this so much better, you know, because it's more natural. It looks more natural, like a natural setting, you know what I'm saying? Even though German style roaches don't usually be out with rocks, they try to be in the house. They're going to enjoy this because everything they need, I know what they need. So I provide that. So they're going to enjoy being in this setting. They're going to enjoy it. They got their tubes, their water, everything. They're going to enjoy it. Hey, y'all have a great day.